to the Mokey Mokey.
No.
You go, Mokey Mokey!
Yes, and we're
What is going on, guys? Rogue TCG here, bringing the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG deck profile. You all asked for it in the Discord, so here I am bringing it to you. Here is Mokey Mokey. Now, when I was first looking at this, I really wanted to do Mokey Mokey King shenanigans, because when this face-up card leaves the field, we can special summon as many Mokey Mokeys as possible from our graveyard, allowing us to pretty much just soul charge for just material. Except, how are we gonna consistently fusion summon this card? It needs 3 Mokey Mokeys specifically, so it's a little bit complicated to get out on board. And we need a fusion spell, of course. Or we can use something like Proxy F Magician, but that isn't exactly great. So what I've devised is Mokey Mokey Fiendsmith Primite. It kind of just looks like engine slop, to be honest, because that's kind of what it is. It is engine slop. But we are utilizing some neat little things that we're able to do, such as like Diviner, such as Dominus Purge, being able to be played at 3 in the main deck since we're only on Earth and Lights. So that's enough yapping. Let's get into the deck profile. We're starting off with triple copies of Diviner of the Herald on normal or special. We can send a fairy from our deck or extra to the graveyard and increase this card's level by the monster that we send until end of turn. If it's tributed, we can special summon 1 level 2 or lower fairy from our hand or deck, except for Diviner, and we can use each effect once per turn. This is one of our main starters. The idea is we go Diviner, send Trias Hierarchia. Trias Hierarchia allows us to tribute it. While this card's in the graveyard, we can tribute a fairy. As many, like a different amount of fairies to special summon it and get different effects. We only need 1, so we're going to tribute our Diviner. When that's tributed, we can summon a Mokey Mokey or a Mokey Mokey Adrift from our main deck, and then go into a Fiendsmith combo. So that's kind of like the basic idea of this starter. We're also on triple Mokey Mokey, an Outcast Angel. No one knows what he is thinking at all. Sometimes he gets mad, and that is dreadful. It's pretty dreadful that Mokey Mokey gets mad, but we're going to try and make him happy with this list. We're also on triple copies of the new card, Mokey Mokey Adrift. This card's name becomes Mokey Mokey and is treated as a normal monster while on the face-up field in a graveyard. We can discard this card to add a Mokey Mokey card from our deck to our hand, except for Mokey Mokey Adrift. That is not a once per turn, so we can play as many of these as we really want, and we're able to just cycle them for other Mokey Mokeys. We're also on triple copies of Primite Dragon Ether Barrel. On normal, we can set a Primite spell or trap from our deck. We can only use the following effects of Primite Dragon Ether Barrel once per turn. We can tribute this card to send a normal monster from our deck to the graveyard. During our standby phase, if we have a normal monster on our field or in the graveyard, we can add it from the graveyard to our hand. Very interesting card. This is one of our other starters. It allows us to access the Primite engine. Notably, we're only going to be able to normal summon either this one or this one, but that's fine. 6 normals, 6 dedicated normals in the deck is pretty standard, so not really too concerned about that. We're also on triple copies of Primite Lordly Load, 1 copy of Primite Drill Beam, which is the Negate and Banish, and triple copies of Unexpected Die, which can grab Mokey Mokey from our main deck, or our next card being White Dust On, the proudest of them all. This is a 1-card full Fiendsmith line, so if we open Unexpected Die, we can do Fiendsmith and then use our other cards like Diviner in order to do something a little bit more productive than just Fiendsmith. We're also on, of course, the Fiendsmith, triple Fiendsmith, 1 Lacrima, 1 Tract, 1 Paradise, and 1 Fabled Blurry, as well as 1 copy of Angel Statue Azrune, because we are playing Silhouette Hat Rabbit in our extra deck, because if we do open Unexpected Die, we can do Fiendsmith combo with that. And then if we normal summon something like our Diviner of the Heralds, we can make a free link to being Silhouette Hat Rabbit in order to put an additional piece of interaction behind all of it. We're also on 1 copy of 1 for 1, just a funny card that we can use to get out Mokey Mokey or White Dust On, of course again to do full Fiendsmith combo. 1 copy of Called by the Grave or Hand Trap Mitigation, triple Ash Blossom, triple Imperm, and triple Dominus Purge. We're also on, for our extra deck, we're on double Link Spider in order to turn our non-effect monsters into effect monsters. 1 copy of Relinquished Anima, 1 copy of Moon of the Closed Heaven, Requiem Sequence, Agnum Dei, Desiree, Princess, and DDD Wave Hiking Caesar. We're on 1 copy of Elder Entity Intis. This is a fairy that we can send from our extra deck with Diviner of the Herald just for to have a target pop, which isn't bad at all. 1 copy of Typhon Sky Crisis, 1 copy of Silhouette Hat Rabbit, 1 copy of Line of the Light Charmer Lustrous. I actually like this card a lot in Fiendsmith builds. Fiendsmith is very prevalent right now, and if you go Lina to steal your opponent's sequence, you can just use their sequence in order to fuse, and then equip their sequence to our Desiree, and then they don't have access to their sequence anymore. They can't get into Desiree. They can only use the graveyard effect if they send it off of Paradise. And 1 copy of Espina's Little Knight. The cute card that I was considering for this deck is Infernal Reckless Summon. However, this card requires our opponents to control a monster, so it isn't consistently accessible when we're going first. I was initially trying out Ken and Gen stuff when I was working on this deck in order to try and facilitate this card, but I realized that requires too many specific cards in our opener because we'd have to open Ken and or Gen, and then some way to get a Mokey Mokey on field. However, if we do go the Inferno Reckless Summon route, we could, in theory, summon Mokey Mokey King significantly easier. But that's about it for the deck profile. I'm going to be honest, I'm not really too confident in what this deck is able to accomplish. However, let us take it into ranked ladder and see what we're able to do. I'm just gonna like, you know, I'm just gonna go straight into ranked ladder so y'all are able to see the process. So we're just gonna this is from the last video, my apologies. Let's go into Mokey Mokey. Where is Mokey Mokey? There it is. And let's see what we're able to accomplish on ladder.
I don't mean to interrupt the video, but I do just want to give you all guys a heads up. We are quickly rising in our subscriber number, and I did want to make you all aware that once we hit 2,000 subscribers, I am going to be doing another giveaway. Now, I remember I did one once we hit 500 subscribers, and we did a special thing for 1,000, so I want to do something special for 2,000. And you see this beautiful mat right here? Well, it can be yours. I have 2 extra mats. There's one of them. And let me get that second one for y'all. I have 2 extra pristine mats for you all. So I got multiple of these. And to 2 lucky winners, I'm going to be giving one to one person and one to another. And the person who wins the overall giveaway is also going to get a full Orcust deck. I can't guarantee it's going to be max rarity, but I'm going to see what I can do. And I'm going to try and make it look nice and pretty for you. It's not going to be the full deck. It's just going to be the core Orcust cards. But I want to be able to give you one of you all the ability to play one of my favorite decks. So just something I'm doing for you. You can always pop into our Discord. I believe that's where I'm going to be doing the giveaway. The Discord's always going to be in the description of my videos. I'm going to have a little bit more details once we start rolling up on that, but I just wanted to make you all aware of that. Now, back to the video.
All right, now we're into a game. I think we're going to go for scissors. One thing I'm also not very confident about this deck is its ability to go second. We did lose the rock, paper, scissors, so we're going to see what our opponent is looking for us to do. We did open 2 normal monsters, Unexpected Die and Diviner. Dust On isn't exactly optimal because that would be our primary Unexpected Die target other than Mokey Mokey. We're going to go Extrab. I think I'm going to let that go. I don't know what they're on. And if they're on like something like Dogmatica, I'd prefer to Ash the Nadir Servant to prevent them from getting to Maximus, to be honest. Here they're going to set one. They could also be on Labyrinth, in which case I would want to Ash the Big Welcome. 2 Unexpected Die. Not really optimal unless they Ash the first one. So let's go Unexpected Die. Let's see if we get an Ash Blossom. There we go. We got an Ash Blossom from our opponent. Splendid. Indubitable. Let's go a second Unexpected Die. Grab Mokey Mokey from our deck. Is our opponent gonna... No? Okay. We go into a Link Spider. We go Link Spider effect. We're gonna summon White Dust On. And go Fiendsmith Line. Go Requiem. Let's go Requiem effect. Here we're going to be able to grab a Lacrima from deck. If we do get Infirmed or Ashed on the Lacrima, it does hurt a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a little bit more than just a little bit. We do want the Fiendsmith in rotation by name. So let's get him there. They could also have Graveyard interaction in order to stop our Fiendsmith. So let us actually go for Wave High King Caesar here. So let's go Necro Equip. And then we go Engraver, put back Dust On. And then here's our last chance for the hero. Okay, no Nibiru. Let's go Wave Hiking. And now we can use our normal on Diviner. There is an argument here to honestly send Intis to pop the back row. I think that's honestly what I might be doing, to be honest. We are going to go... Yeah, we're going to go Intis, pop back row. It's a cross out. Interesting. Any lights in the graveyard? No lights in the graveyard. That's unfortunate. Here we are going to be able to go into a Silhouette. Go Silhouette effect, set an Azaroon, and we are going to be able to go combat. Combat, we're going to go 28, and then 15. And it feels like we are in control of this game. We have our Silhouette allowing us to pop back row. It looks like our opponent is on a back row deck due to the X draft, so this Silhouette is going to go crazy mode. We also have DDD Wave High King Caesar and Ash Blossom, as well as a potential Desiree because we have Lacrima, Requiem, and Graveyard. Here they're going to go Prosp for 3. If they're only going Prosp for 3, I think I'll let that resolve. It'll allow me to get a look at what they're up to, and let me know what the optimal Ash target is, or the optimal things I could be using my Wave High King Caesar on are. So that's just my thought process behind that. They're really thinking on what they're wanting to banish, though. Don't hurt yourself thinking about it. Damn. Oh, they're running out of time. Yeah, that's fine. That'll resolve. They're on Fire King. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, sweet. We can't Ash the Garunix, unfortunately, but we can DDD it. This Silhouette, the pop isn't going to be as a... Actually, the pop might actually be pretty good. They're going to go Wave High King Caesar here to destroy another fire. We'll Wave High King Caesar to negate that. We're going to Ghost Ogre. We are going to Lacrima. And we are going to lose the Wave High King Caesar, but we did get value out of it. They are going to get the Kieran float effect, I believe. Yeah, that's fine. I just don't want them destroying another fire in their hand. With the Kieran float effect, we are going to go Requiem. We're going to be able to get a Lacrima. We get the Garunix out. And then at this junction, I think I am going to Azaroon. Oh wait, I forgot it's all one part. My bad. Maybe I should have preemptively Azarooned. We're going to send in Paradise. And let's see what they're able to accomplish from this junction. They're going to pop their Arvata. Summoning out their Kieran's effects are negated. Here we are going to go Paradise to send the Garunix. Desiree will put back the Requiem, send Garunix. And we do have Fiendsmith online, able to put back the Desiree for our next turn. Because we could go Fiendsmith, put back Desiree, summon Fiendsmith, Fiendsmith for Requiem, Requiem for Fiendsmith, Requiem, equip, send a card. Normal summon Mokey Mokey, go into Link Spider, go into Sequence. We don't even need to go into Link Spider, we can just go straight into Sequence. And our opponent's going to surrender. They could not handle the Mokey Mokey. Let's see what we were able to do game 2. Let's see what we're able to do game 2. Probably should have put Inferno Reckless Summon in there, but whatever. We got this. Mokey Mokey has got it in the bag. Alrighty. We open Ash Imperm Die Lordly Load. Pretty good. Pretty damn good, to be honest. They're gonna go Ponix to add a Fire King Spell Trap. Here we are going to Ash. It looks like they don't have Kieran. We're gonna go Island. Island effect, pop a card and add a Fire King, sure. Popping Garunix in hand. I even have a consideration to save the Imperm for our opponent's turn to negate any of the monster negate that they might have. They're gonna summon their Garunix. They're gonna go Garunix effect, destroy a fire. This card's almost summoned. We will Imperm this Garunix. It didn't seem like they had a Kieran. Although now it's really looking like they got one. They add it? No, they didn't. They added Garunix. Okay, resolves. Kita for Ash for Promethean Princess. Okay. I can see them going like Kita, Ash, Promethean Princess, Salmon Gray, Big Man, and just ending on like Promethean Princess, like in Graveyard. And then follow up with the Salamangreat. I could see that. I could also see Amblo Whale. Amblo Whale is also kind of interesting. So let's see what they're going for. They're gonna bring back the Garunix, of course. It's the biggest man. Best used for link material. Everyone knows the larger the monster is, the better it is for link material. To a second Kita. Okay, I guess they're not playing the Salad. White dust on off the top is not what we wanted to see. We wanted to not see that. That's fine. I'm gonna start with Unexpected Die. Let's get the Mokey Mokey out. Here they have the option of Promethean Princess. If they do, that's very funny. No Promethean Princess. Okay, we're gonna go Lordly Load. Promethean Princess is only on special, right? Yeah, when a monster is special summoned to the field. Okay. Well, then we're gonna add Ether Barrel. And we're going to normal summon Ether Barrel. Go Ether Barrel effect. Add set Drill Beam. We're not going to attribute that. We're going to go for Link Spider. This is going to give them an opportunity to go Promethean Princess, which is fine. They're not going for it. We're going to go for Link Spider. Because now there's no more good Promethean Princess targets. We have a we have two monsters to go into Requiem. Like, they're going to have to Princess here, pop the white dust on, and we can still go into Moon and still go Fiendsmith line. They could always wait a little bit for that. That's also something that they could do. So here we are just going to go into Requiem. I'm really thinking here. Here they're gonna end up Biru. Let's just get a Fiendsmith in rotation then. They're gonna go Kieran, pop Hita. Why? They also, we had Drill Beam turned off, they just turned back on our Drill Beam for us, which is funny. We're gonna go Garunix in order to resummon and then send. They do kind of have to remove the token here, funny enough. If they don't remove the token, I think we are still able to do something. They bring back Ponix, remove the token. Ponix grabs Skyburn. Well, we could. We haven't used, we could Lordly Load. Here we return White Dust on. Go for Engraver. We go for Promethean Princess. Yep. And now we can go for a Lordly Load. We get our strongest monster on our board. We get the Mokey. I think. Oh, we could go Typhon. Typhon does what? Typhon bounces Promethean Princess. Typhon crashes with Nibiru. Typhon can bounce Garunix. Just beat over Promethean Princess. Okay. I like that. Typhon. Battle. Actually, we can't use the effect because of a Lordly Load. That's fine. We'll just crash into the Promethean Princess. And we will pray to God. We'll pray. Our Drill Beam ain't online at the moment. During our next standby, we do get Ether Barrel back for a decent normal. That will turn on. It's the moment we get our Ether Barrel back that will turn on Drill Beam. But they did add Skyburn, so there's a high probability that they're just gonna pop it. They're gonna go Ponix and standby to add it back. That's probably the end of the game, to be completely honest. They have enough damage on board. Gonna pop the Drill Beam. Gonna get the Garunix effect. Yeah, this is the end of the game. That's fine. Let's try for game 3. Let's try for game 3. He's really thinking about siding in Mokey Mokey. Okay, now he's contemplated his sideboard plan against Mokey Mokey. We're going to be going first and see what we're able to accomplish. Interesting open. We're going to start with Lordly Load in the hopes that they ash it. We've opened White Dust on all 3 games too, which is very funny. So it's at 1 in the list. Here we just had Drill Beam, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, we just had Drill Beam here. You go White Dust on. There you go, Requiem. Requiem effect. Summon Lacrima. Lacrima effect. Send Engraver. Go Requiem, target Lacrima. Go Necroquip. Engraver, put back our Dust on. Send out Engraver. Here's their last chance to Nibiru me. They do have it, looks like. That is fine. We are going to be able to banish this Nibiru. During your main phase control. We're going to be able to go this, reveal Ether Barrel, banish. We did normal summon the White Dust on, which is fine. Are you able to go Lordly Load, summon out Mokey Mokey? That'll mean no, we don't still get to set that. That was a little bit silly of me, but that's fine. What does Silo Hat need? 2 effect monsters. That's fine. Just gonna turn the Nibiru token into that. Do they have Imperm too? And then we're gonna turn. I want to keep one of the Link Spiders, so I'm gonna turn Mokey Mokey into and then we're gonna be able to go into an SP Little Knight. We're not gonna be able to use the effect, but we are gonna be able to use that tag out effect, and that might potentially assist us if our opponent has a Cure in hand. I did want to remove the Nibiru because that would threaten our SP Little Knight just by going combat. And then we're kind of pretty much completely out of the game from that point, to be honest. They do have the Kieran. Kieran pops Kieran. Kieran effect, Onyx effect. Onyx summon. Kieran summon Pop. Pop the Imperm. Onyx and then Ulcanix. I mean, this is pretty much the end of the game. Actually, we do have Lacrima, Requiem, and Graveyard. Let's not write ourselves out of this completely. And then the Grunix will trigger here. And Skyburn. Okay. They have a lot of things. Uh-oh. Yep. I'll summon the other one from deck. I have a Targarunix. Okay, and we're just gonna pass it. That's fine. We're gonna wait a little bit for the... We're gonna wait till main phase for the Requiem. Onyx in standby, adding itself back to hand. That's fine. Main. Swap that to attack. We are gonna go Lacrima, put Requiem bound back on board. Requiem. Just trying to summon back out the Lacrima. They have Ash here. I mean, damn. No Ash. Nice. Now the Lacrima effect. Send Paradise. They have 4 8s on their side of the board, I just realized. That's a lot of level 8 monsters. It'd be funny if they go like Ding plus the new rank 8 for them, because they can go Ding to protect their own Ding Yursu. That's cute. They're gonna go back Garunix. The Garunix is gonna wipe the board. We will go S-Penis. Let's tag out SP. Let's tag out their let's tag out their Kieran. I don't want them popping it from Kieran. They're gonna pop it regardless, but you know. Gotta pretend like we had an option. They're just gonna pop all 3. What, pop Lordly Load, back row, and like what, SP? Yep, okay. Well, my board's clear. I'm gonna go Garunix effect to bring back. You know, Kieran effect to... Oh, they have so much. I think we're just gonna... We almost got it. We almost got it. We were in plat, so it's not like we were against like people playing like, you know, bad decks. Even though we are the person playing the bad deck. But that's gonna be about it for the video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you still are, thank you my one member. Thank you, Ari. If you're a member, I'd recommend staying tuned to the end of my videos. I go over all the benefits you're able to get by membership there. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you all so much for watching once more. I'll be seeing you all later. Bye-bye.
Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you wanted to talk to more Yu-Gi-Oh players like yourself, I would highly recommend checking out our Discord server. Link is going to be in the description, as well as the QR code on screen. We do talk somewhat frequently about Yu-Gi-Oh and the current meta, so I would really enjoy to see you there. As well as we do recently now have channel memberships available on our YouTube channel, where we have 3 different tiers. We have Super Supporter at $2 a month, where you get loyalty badges, emojis, guaranteed comment responses, a shout out at the end of every video, as well as access to the members only Discord channel, where you get early sneak peeks at future videos. There is the Giga Supporter at $5 a month, where you have early access to all new videos about a day or 2 before they go up, as well as all the previous offers. And for $15 a month, we do have our final tier, which is going to be Femboy Fanatic. You get a guaranteed customized video every single month, as well as 1 hour of my time. Could be for anything you'd like. You want a duel? Absolutely. You want me to help build a deck? Absolutely. You want to play some Helldivers? Sure. I'll do anything for an hour once a month. But supporting does help me out quite a lot, and it does help me produce all of these videos. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be seeing y'all later. Bye-bye.